Welcome back to Invest Global. Today we're discussing Cardano, everything going on with the Alonzo Hardfork. Actually, yesterday we had the testnet rollout, so leading up to the September 12th date, it's going to be very interesting to watch what's going on here with the price. Along with this, we're actually going to talk about the use cases for Cardano with these smart contracts, replacing the traditional app store you might have on whatever phone you're using and going to a decentralized app store. So think about that. Right now it's just with finance, but there's so many other things that can truly be replaced by this. And really giving back to the users versus taking so much for the people that created it. So that's really the idea of moving from Web 2.0 to Web 3.0. Web 2.0 is really from a centralized authority. So think about Facebook, think about Amazon, all these massive companies that collect your data. And TikTok, for example, collects your data. The algorithm's horrible for you. You have to realize that these things are basically working against you. They're not really on your side. Anything that's free in the current environment and it's owned by an individual company has to be making money off of you. They have to be monetizing you. And typically the way they do this is they collect your data, they sell it to advertisers. Very, very simple. A lot of people don't realize this, but it's kind of detrimental. And this is a big problem that a lot of people face. And especially with this, with Cardano specifically, one of the beautiful things is you have a ton of opportunity to replace this legacy system, right? So replacing Web 2.0 and going to Web 3.0. So that's basically what we'll talk about all today, along with how Charles Hoskinson thinks there's some sort of a use case in Afghanistan, which I think is quite interesting, especially with the Afghani, the currency, obviously declining because of the current situation. Here in beautiful Luxembourg, was in Brussels, Belgium yesterday. So I hope everyone's doing well. Also, before we start, obviously you could, if you have any questions, comments throughout this video around Cardano, around any things that we're talking about, you can let me know in the comment section. Or I think the better option, honestly, is the Telegram group. So we have a Telegram group completely for free. Just a group of like-minded investors. If you join that chat, just introduce yourself, tell everybody about what you're interested in as far as investing goes, emerging markets, blockchain, whatever it is, and we'll go from there. So Cardano founder says that crypto will be vital for the Afghani fight against the Taliban. We see here that on this September 1st interview, so just yesterday with CNBC, Charles Hoskinson expressed his expectation that cryptocurrencies will play a larger role in Afghanistan with the war for and against the Taliban forces. So I completely agree. The payment rails, globally, obviously you have the SWIFT banking system, then you have a lot of other things that are almost like layer 2 on top of that, like TransferWise, like all these kind of different like PayPal intermediaries. But a lot of them completely said, hey, we're not going to serve Afghanistan. So the beautiful thing about cryptocurrency is it doesn't matter. There's no one saying you can do this, you can't do this. There's no keys anymore. It's your world. As long as you have an internet connection, you can go on any decentralized application, set up a wallet, easy to do, free. Obviously, you can go to MetaMask, whatever it is. Boom, send a payment, go on a decentralized exchange, change it into a different asset, send another payment, boom, boom, boom. You can do all these different things. And think about it, in all these times throughout history where currency has been so devalued in Argentina, all these kind of these situations throughout history where this has happened. And it's definitely going to happen, in my opinion, in Afghanistan if this continues. If nothing happens and this strife continues with the Taliban, it's going to be horrible for the currency, clearly. So when you think about, okay, the average person just looking at a store of value in this country, should they store their value in the Afghani, or should they store their value in ADA or USDT or some DAI, some sort of stable coin, or maybe a privacy coin? So taking that, and then they're able to send it anywhere. Hey, you need a plane ride out, but this online payment rail won't work, TransferWise won't work, boom, pay me in whatever it is. And these can be transferred, again, PayPal uses this, right? So technically you could do it pretty easily, right? So just keeping these things in mind, and I think just kind of that bigger picture of, okay, expanding just your concept of, ADA is great because it's going up in price. You can look at that if you're trading, but personally I like the longer term aspect. So this kind of idea of like a decentralized application app store, right? So instead of going on your phone and having it be the iPhone app store, what if it's just the blockchain app store and we somehow build a blockchain phone? I think it would be amazing if a project tried to do that. And there's a lot of obviously things you can build on top of traditional phones, but maybe 10 years from now, we will have some blockchain based phone that's blockchain native. Obviously you can do things that are blockchain related on really any device, again, as long as you have an internet connection. But the main thing is having something that's natively blockchain, so natively privacy focused. And if we go here, sorry about that, and we're looking at the ADA charts here, we can see a lot of different things going on. So basically we peaked up here with pretty much all the other projects in the cryptocurrency space, had this pretty big drawback down here. I'm trying to remember, we basically peaked out at that 2.5 level and came all the way back down right around $1. Stayed pretty level right here. Now we've just gone insane. Same with Solana. I mean, Solana and Cardano, I got in very early on. I pulled at some decent amounts of profits, but I do think there's a lot more to run. I mean, some people are saying, hey, Cardano's going to hit $10 by the time this whole smart contract thing rolls out. Again, just keep in mind that whole Alonzo Hardfork. I did a video on it previously. I will have that link down below in the description, basically breaking down a hard fork versus a soft fork. I did that when I was in Venice, Italy, doing a lot of fast travel currently. So it is a bit hard to keep up with the videos and everything like that. But once I kind of slow down, settle down in a place for a little bit, then we should be able to do a lot more like daily videos. So anyways, like I was saying, this is kind of the Cardano homepage. And then for the roadmap, really what we're focusing here is Alonzo, right? So I love how they have this broken down, by the way. I talked about this in the Launchpad Ecosystem Map series. I think Solana kills it with this type of thing. We're just like visually appealing, and it's small things like that actually do go a long way, especially in the internet-based world, right? So basically what I'm trying to say is I'm excited for this. I'm really looking forward to it. I still hold a lot of Cardano. I pulled a lot of profits. And I think there's a lot of use cases. Again, like in the short term, yes, it's great to make nice gains with Cardano. It's great to make multiple X gains, like over, probably I've done over 1,000% in just Cardano. But the main thing, again, is, hey, there's a lot bigger of a picture here. And I hope this video at least kind of helped you understand that a bit better. Just talking about, okay, what are some of the things that could be applied in these other countries where these payment rails aren't as reliable as they are, that maybe you take advantage of, maybe you take it for granted in your home country where you're born. Remember, nobody chooses where they were born. You could have been born in Afghanistan. You could have had these same issues. Would you like to be able to use something like Cardano to get out of that situation and kind of build wealth for your family and create a better life? I think that's a great thing to do. I really see Cardano as a win-win. I do not see it as really something with that much downside, to be quite honest. I mean, hey, it's an experiment. If they try it, something goes wrong, they'll iterate and improve. That's what I love about the team. That's what I love about IOHK and Charles Hoskinson. So that's all for this video. If you enjoyed it, like, subscribe, button all, invest global, join the Telegram group. As I said, link down below in the description. If you're interested in trading, understanding technical analysis, there's a link to a full free series here on YouTube. It's just a playlist called the Global TA. So it's a free technical analysis course. Beyond that, subscribe to our Instagram. I don't know if you could follow our Instagram, whatever you call that, Twitter, and we have the kind of website rolled out a little bit. It's still in rough draft, but that's all for this video. If you enjoyed it, like, subscribe, button all, invest global, and until next time.